So I failed NCT. Well, I didn't fail it. My car did. NCT is a national car test, somewhat of a rip-off thing that happens in Ireland and happens all across Europe. The basic principle being that all cars are equal and can be tested to be on the road for shock absorbers, tyres, mechanical issues. It's not foolproof, but it detected my front left shock. Wasn't operating at 100%. But I thought I'd do something different. So here I am in Atlas tyres. Atlas tyres, well, they do everything. They do servicing, they do brakes, they did tyres for me last year. So I rang them again this year and went, you know, can you do a shock absorber and no 6-8 lay-on with sport suspension? And he said, yes. So here I am. So let's find out what we do to change a shock absorber. I don't know. So I'm going to intrude into a workshop. Probably where I shouldn't be. I'm actually in the workshop. You shouldn't go into workshops unless you know what you're doing. I've been in workshops for probably most of my life playing around with cars and messing around. First things first, we're getting some screen work to do, but after, because I had no screen work in my house, I ran out. But after that, wheels come off, wings come off, and then we're into the body and bones and putting in 2 shocks, both sides on the front. You should, technically speaking, I'm hearing the boys here tell me, you need to change both shocks on the same axle. There is a recommendation these days you can change one shock on one side. I don't know. One shock is starting to go, the other one's gone. Change one and you'll be back to change the other one in 6 months. Kind of a waste of time. You might as well change both at the same time while you're on the same axle. And I think all the back shocks, just the front shocks, even my CO2 emissions are very, very low. The car didn't mind like a child. But anyway, let's see how we get on with the next part of this. Right, the boys here are nearly finished. Next step is to go off and get the tracking done, and then we're done. Then we get new shocks on, we're going to see those pipes. Test everything, of course, and test the windshield wipers, because it's very easy to put windshield wipers on ever so slightly sideways, then they start banging against stuff. And we check the seals and things like that, and make sure everything works properly. But that's the key of Atlas Auto. They are not specialists at anything, they do everything. You know, you can get anything done if you want. And it's definitely worth a visit and definitely worth having a look at the price. Now, it's time to go get tracking done. Okay, so the time has come for tracking to happen. As you can see, he's putting things on the outside of the car, and these little things on wheels here. What they do is reflect the lasers that come out of this machine. Lasers. You tell the John Bean what car you're testing. My version is a set lay-on Sport Up or Sport Suspension. And you line up all the things and it tells you whether the wheels are all pointing the same direction or not. So this is going to do that job, and then that is the final job. We're finished. This machine here is telling us that the back wheel is ever so slightly out of alignment. So what he does is he checks the back wheel and fixes that first, and then changes the front wheel. So you see that these two now are actually okay. Well, it was. These two here are the ones that are out. This one's slightly out to this side. This one now is slightly out to this side because he's opened the door and you can't see the sensor. Okay, that is my time in Atlas. Tyres done, the car's had its road test, the car's had everything done to it, everything's working perfectly. It's always a very positive experience in Atlas here in Blanchardstown. I've been here before, I got tyres, 4 tyres here last year, and NCT again passed out flying colours. Same experience again, same guys, they all act as if they own the place. They've all got shares in it. I love that. You know, they work here as if they say, since we moved in, since we've been here, it's all we, it's very good. They're very proud to be here. It's a very proud business to have in Blanchardstown. So check it out, Atlas Blanchardstown. Really top-notch service, really good. Ask for Alex, he's the manager, just for the crack. He's gonna kill me for that now. Thousands of you are gonna ring, look for Alex. Is Alex there? Anyway, Alex is a really nice guy. Talk to Alex, he's the manager dude, and he'll hook you up with whatever kind of service, repairs, tyres, anything, whatever. NCT, coming up, drop it in here, get it sorted. Anyway, until the next time, see you on the far side.